I want to talk to you about something that we waste crazy amounts of money on, and that's our cell phones. Industries don't like for you to find the lowest price. And I'd say that's true today in the cell phone industry, not for your actual phone, but for the service. More true with it than most any other thing. And they benefit from having you completely confused. And if you, I only get to see ads during football season. But during football season, it's one ad after another, after another, after another for T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon. And they are all trying to pull a game of three-card monte on you, trying to get you to think you're getting a deal when you're not, and make the plan so confusing that your eyes are just losing focus trying to understand what you're signing up for. And that's by design. They want you to overpay. And there are a few things I want you to think about. You know, this is a back to basics that we're doing right now. This is one you have to hear repeatedly to get you to do it. If you by inertia are allowing any of the three bigs to abuse your wallet, and you have not shopped your cell phone plan for you as an individual or for a family group or whatever, if you haven't shopped it in 6 months, I guarantee you're paying too much. Not even a doubt in my mind. And something else that I've learned looking at data is a lot of us are paying for unlimited data on our cell phones when we barely use any. I love that since I switched to Google Fi, which is an interesting service to be with, I'll say, from Google. It's one of the things that Google threw themselves in just a little teeny bit. They show me, I can look right now on my phone, and I can see through the billing cycle how much data each of us on my Google Fi plan are using. And there's a data cap with Google Fi. So it's important that you track. So we're not on unlimited plans because we didn't need an unlimited plan except for my teenage son. And for the rest of us, we use amazingly small amounts of data per month. So why pay for unlimited when we didn't need unlimited? That's just one example. But also, being with one of the big three, you can have multiple ways to be with one of the big three. And that's because each of the big three own their own captive discount brands. Nobody has more discount brands than Verizon. I cannot understand their strategy to save my life. But Verizon is almost like GM forever ago. What was it they used to say, a different kind of car for every different customer? Well, that's kind of how Verizon does it now. And just examples with Straight Talk and Visible and Total Wireless. They own these brands. And you have Verizon service on these brands, but for a fraction of the cost of being with Verizon. T-Mobile has a bunch of ones they own. AT&T's not done as much of this. They've got Cricket, but they haven't done a lot useful with Cricket. And they don't have a lot of these other brands. But you can be with a captive, one of their own brands, and save a fortune. Or you can even go with an independent, like I've done being with Google Fi. One of my daughters is with Visible. And so there are all, and that's a Verizon-owned brand. So I've got a couple of things for you. I have a phone plan finder tool where you can put in your situation, 1 line, 2 lines, 3, 4, 5, and figure out what are the advantages of being with this company versus that company. The goal is for an individual to save you $500 a year. For a family plan, to save you $1,500 a year. And so the question is, who couldn't use $500 back in their pocket, or a family with $1,500? And it's possible just by not falling for all the malarkey from the AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile ads. They may be cute, but they're not cute for your wallet.